Good day everyone, this is Princess Maris Menyosa and I'm gonna tackle about select and use of ICT tools for teaching and learning. This video introduces you more about the various tools or gadgets and devices that is used in communicating, disseminating, creating and managing information, as it is important for learners that they should know how to use these tools in learning. So this is for us to know more about the importance of ICT integration in education. The importance of ICT integration in education is that it allows effective collaboration such as instant messaging, web conferencing, social networking, forums or chats, and wiki. Next is it makes easy for processing of information such as accounting tools, data loggers, and statistical tools. It also provides effective accessibility to resources, and some of these are search engines and browsers. It also allows easy sharing of nearby resources such as sensor networks, Bluetooth, and infrared, as well as allowing people to become more creative through websites, camera, multimedia, digital recorder, and screencasting. So let me walk you through all the selection and use of digital tool and how we can integrate it in a wide range of teaching and learning process. The first useful tool that can be used in the learning settings where ICT integration shows its advantage is through the use of mobile phone and the QR code. So before I go further, let us familiarize first the QR code. So a QR code is a code that was created by a Japanese corporation named Denso Wave in 1984, effectively and efficiently connecting the physical world with the electronic world. So QR stands for quick response. It allows the readers to decode the information at a high rate speed. This is popular in Japan and it is also used by companies as they attach their QR codes in their products. It usually gives a URL linking you to a website or immediately provides information about the product. You can easily read QR codes through a QR code scanner. All you have to do is to make sure that first, you have a mobile phone with a camera. Second, using the mobile phone, download from Play Store or App Store the QR code reader or QR scanner application. Then choose an appropriate QR code reader for your operation system, whether iOS or Android. So once installed in your gadget, you can use it to read the codes. Lastly, focus your camera on the QR code and then click it and message will be revealed to you. Aside from reading QR codes, you can also create your own QR code. The question here is, how will you make it? So here are the following steps given. Step 1, be online. Step 2, search for a QR code generator and ensure that you read the information about the application. This is important to ensure your safety on the internet. There are tons of QR code generators out there, but a few of the most popular in code are Keiwa, GoQR.me, VisualLead, and QRStop. There are many free applications online and therefore you can take this chance to use them. Step 3. Once you've identified your QR code generator, you can now encode the text or the information that you want. Step 4. Run it and save it as a JPEG file, and now you have successfully created your own QR code which you can download. Step 5. Test the QR code using your QR code reader or scanner. The QR codes also generated 10 interesting ways of why it should be integrated in teaching. The first one is it creates interactive and engaging content. You can enrich the content you teach in a class by using QR codes that link to other readings and resources. You can also link to a PDF, video production, website, document, or an audio file, among others. Next is Scavenger Hunts. It creates an interactive classroom activity such as the scavenger hunts by using QR codes that provide directions and instructions, resulting in better learning engagement. It also allows sharing of resources. Learners can use QR codes to share educational resources with each other, such as lecture notes, web content, and how to do videos. Enhanced Classroom Library. It creates QR codes of students' brief write-ups about why they enjoy their book and put them right in class library. Use in classroom activities. The QR code can be used in giving instructions in class and pin them up inside the classroom instead of providing them with thick copies of printed materials giving instruction on how to do an activity. It also gathers students' feedback. You can create surveys, polls, and forms using Google Form and share them with students as QR codes which can be easily scanned and accessed. Provide help with homework. A detailed instruction can be made into a QR code which students scan at home and use the information to help them comply with their assignments. Research project. It can make students create QR codes, linking other resources and web content to the research work. Communicate with parents or partners. You can share information to parents on school events or activities in school. You can also put it in the web page to get information or included in newsletters, permission slip, and etc. You can have them printed and parents can get the information. However, be sure to orient the parents on how to use QR codes. Lastly, provide easy access to online content. Create QR codes with URLs for students to gain easy access to online resources. Sometimes, when a long URL is given, learners may copy a broken URL version, hence, resources become inaccessible. Another effective integration of ICT tools in education is through the use of laptop and the infographics. There is an apparent deluge of information around, and the access to this is made easier through the internet. You are faced with one major question on how to best interpret it all and put it into one cohesive information that is quick and clear to read. In the teaching and learning context, you may be faced with a challenging topic given a short amount of time. How can you capture and deliver that information simply and effectively while making it engaging and informative as well? Infographics are an immediate answer to this situation, since it is an interesting tool to use in instruction. I will define first an infographic. So, it is a visual representation or an image such as diagram, chart, or picture representing information or data. It is eye-catching and make use of a clear layout, attractive colors and hues, and caricatures that provide a cohesive presentation of the internet. If it is used to market products in the increasing visual world, then infographics can also be employed in marketing information and ideas in the teaching and learning process. One tool that can be used in creating infographics is Canva. Presenting statistical data such as from surveys can be overwhelming. Infographics can be highly useful. Data are much easier to decode and they can be more easier and quicker to understand if they are presented in an infographics. Simplifying a complex idea is the core purpose of using an infographics. This is a very effective educational tool as a way of summarizing key points or providing an overview of lesson. Using infographics, you can show the intricacy of how something complex works. It can reveal the mechanics behind how an object works. Presenting information by highlighting similarities and differences through a visual parallel in an infographic can turn out more effective than sometimes expressing it in words. It is easier to draw comparisons with the same information neatly organized. When information or facts are presented all in words, the use of infographics can bring life. If done well, The infographics can transform the information into visual image that can attract and engage readers. Moving on to the next, proper selection and effective use of isolated tools for teaching and learning is through the use of iPad or tablet in the online bulletin board. Creativity and collaboration are fun, especially when it is integrated in learning. You know, a dull and boring bulletin board can be more interesting when done online. So that is all for today's vlog. Thank you for watching.